Published, Sep. 10. 2022-03 PMNetflix's The Babysitter gave the horror comedy world quite a surprise back in 2017. The over-the-top gorefest about a satanic cult run by a boy's babysitter garnered overall positive reviews from critics and audiences and continued to establish Samara Weaving as an actress to watch. That positive energy spawned a sequel in The Babysitter, Killer Queen, but the reviews are starting to come in and, well, overall they seem to be leaning negative. First up is CinemaBlend's own Mike Reyes, who gave The Babysitter, Killer Queen a 4 out of 5, saying it knows what game it's playing and gives plenty of nods and winks to the history of follow-ups. It also sounds like it was the kind of sequel that learned from its past and made tweaks accordingly, making it a big improvement. Sequels are a tough nut to crack, as any chance to revisit and expand a story presents the possibility of those taking on the task screwing it up. As if that wasn't difficult enough, making a sequel to either a comedy or a horror movie is another tier of struggle, as those genres depend on the freshness of their gags and kills and can suffer from the repetition often found in follow-ups. With 2 strikes against it from the word go, director MCG's The Babysitter, Killer Queen might strike fear into fans and newcomers for all the wrong reasons. Yet in a feat of true demonic magic, this sophomore installment is harder, bloodier, faster, and funnier than the movie that started it all. Another critic that was feeling what this horror sequel was putting down is Sam Stone from CBR. He thought it was even more enjoyable than the first, and said it knew what it was trying to be and upped the ante on the gore and mayhem. However, he admits if you're not into that kind of thing, this might not be the movie for you. If you're not a fan of slasher movies and the graphic violence that goes with them, chances are you're not going to be a fan of this movie either. However, the violence is almost always played for laughs. It's purposefully meant to be as outrageous and deliriously gory as possible, but it's never overly unsavory or realistic. Next up is Brian Tallerico's review on RogerEbert.com. He was not as kind to The Babysitter, Killer Queen and gave it a 1 out of 4 and describes it as a direct-to-TV sequel with the same director and most of the same cast, but with a drop in quality. It also suffers from delivering very dated jokes about Ice Ice Baby and the MC Hammer dance, and claiming, my near-teen kid would have no idea what either of these things are. He goes on to say, no one expects The Babysitter, Killer Queen to be anything other than your basic escapist entertainment, but it fails even at this modest goal. It's a defiantly stupid movie, with references so bizarrely dated that it verges on fascinating. Meanwhile, Meagan Navarro's review from Bloody Disgusting, who gave it 2.5 out of 5.